Hey guys, what is up? How's everyone doing tonight? We're here just to talk about some Sixers again, and I'm here with my guy Romp. How you doing, man?
What's up, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just nervous about the draft. It's a typical Philadelphia thing. Like I'm freaking nervous, man. Like I want them to trade the pick.
You want them to trade the pick?
I want them to trade the pick because I don't trust the development, the player
Yeah, I
development.
feel
I don't
that. I
trust it.
feel that.
I really don't. But before we get into that, it looks like PJ Tucker is gonna not pick up his player option. So you think Sixers are gonna snag him?
We would have to shed some cap, because we would offer him less. That's the only thing we have available. So he's probably wanting more than 7.4 mil. So we would have to trade Furcon or something like that, Danny Green, to get some cap space to get the full MLE to offer him more than 7.4 million. So maybe if we trade some assets, get something in the draft. I don't know. I would really enjoy PJ Tucker. He would help out, but at the same time, he's like 37 years old or something like that. He doesn't play like he is, but he is 37, so maybe you don't want to use that full MLE on him. So I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I mean, honestly, I think he's better than the Yang
Yeah.
consistency, and we're gonna need that in the playoffs. We're gonna need that throughout the whole season. We can't have someone to put up a goose egg every game, every 5 games. We can't afford that. So put Tucker in the corner. It's like automatic, damn near. So for me, I'm for it. But he is 37, so it's just like I'm iffy about that. But he is a Morey guy, so I can see Daryl Morey making that kind of move, and I can see them trading the pick for Eric Gordon. I can see it. I don't want it.
Oh, I don't want Eric Gordon, to be honest. I mean, it depends what the trade is, but I wouldn't give up a first round pick for Eric Gordon.
I wouldn't either. Apparently, Greg Melly's high on it.
I know that dude, Greg Malley, man. I love him, but I hate him. No, he's my boy.
Trust me, I've known him for like a year, so I've known him for all this. He had Kobe Bryant not in his top 5 of all time. So
Come on, Greg.
PJ Tucker will be a Sixer thanks to Morey, Harden, and what Embiid said. Yeah, I mean, if Embiid wants him, I mean, what are you going to say no to your franchise player? Guess not, but
Yep.
I know it's basketball, but some wrestling news ahead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but dude, it's just like whenever it comes to this point of the off season for the draft, I'm just please don't F this up. Just don't F it up. I mean, dude, go back in our draft record. Like, look who we got. I mean, can we do back to back Maxi and I don't know, maybe like a Hardy or something like that? I mean, I can't see it. I can't see it happening.
So you think they're gonna F this offseason up?
Hmm?
You think they're gonna mess this offseason up?
I mean, it's a typical Philadelphia way, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I can't
really, it
argue. I
is.
can't argue with that. But I guess we gotta just have optimism. I mean,
I
yeah,
mean, how many times have we been let down? Like, seriously.
a lot of times. Every
Exactly my
season.
point. So for me, it's just like, dude, I can't stand it. I just can't. Romp looks like a cross of Luka Doncic and Wyatt's World. All
I'll
right.
take it. I'll
Hey,
take it.
whenever you get something with Luka Doncic, that's a plus.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So yeah, I mean, who do you want them to draft? Like, there's a lot of players out there. Like, who would you want?
Um,
Beauchamp or Eason?
Wendell Moore. I would
Yeah.
love a Wendell Moore. I think he's gonna be. I think he has a chance to be a top 10 player in this draft class. To be honest with you, but I think everyone's sleeping on him because he got overshadowed by Duke because he played with amazing players at Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I would like Wendell Moore, and then Dalen Terry would be cool,
Yep.
but I think he would take a couple years. I don't think he has to take a couple years, but I don't think the Sixers would play him because he's kind of skinny and he needs some fine tuning, I guess you could say. So I don't think he would play right away, but I wouldn't mind him. Jaden Hardy, you brought up.
Mhm.
I like Jaden Hardy because he's a bucket, but he definitely would not play with Doc Rivers because his defense is most likely going to be trash. But he can get a bucket whenever. So he's in 5 years, Tyrese Maxey and Jaden Hardy, like in your backcourt, could be very special in terms of scoring.
Mhm. I mean, we definitely need scoring off the bench. That's the first thing, and Hardy can bring that. I feel like Beauchamp can bring that to a point, and I feel like all these guys can bring it. But to me, it's just like with this bench, these guys are better than most of our bench. You agree on that?
Yeah. Can I throw out my dream draft for
Yeah,
you, and
go
then you
for it.
can give me your
Yeah,
thoughts?
go for
So
it.
I think the what Morey should try to do is get a player, but also retain a pick. So like a swap situation. So I think he should look at the Magic because Terrence Ross is supposedly, available and he's a walking bucket. A lot of people are down on Terrence Ross for some reason, but he's pretty much Eric Gordon, same type of
Hmm.
player, can get a bucket, defensive liability at times. It is what it is, but in my opinion, I think his best years have yet to come in terms of being a role player since he hasn't been on a winning team. He hasn't been on a championship team. He's just been with the Orlando Magic. So who knows? He could turn himself into a defensive player. We saw Andrew Wiggins turn into one of the best. Not saying he will, but a new situation can bring out the best in guys. So I would be like Danny Green and our 23rd pick to the Magic for their 35th pick and Terrence Ross. Why would the Magic do that? Well, they wouldn't use Danny Green, obviously, but he's on an expiring contract. But picks are very valuable for them since they're rebuilding. So they get another first round pick, and there's a lot of good players at the 23 pick that you could get, like Jalen Williams or whatever. So I think that would be intriguing to the Magic because they said they want multiple second round picks for Terrence Ross. So if you give them a first round pick, I'm sure they'll bite the bait. And then we get the 35th pick, and you could probably get a Christian Braun in that range or something like that. Jake LaRavia. You could get another player that could produce because this draft class is very deep in terms of role players. So I think that would be my dream scenario.
Hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. But I wouldn't mind trading Tobias for like a Harrison Barnes or something. Like, I just
Yeah,
want something out. I just want Tobias' contract out. That's like my main gripe with this whole thing. I just want Tobias out.
yeah, I
That's
want
it.
him gone. I
I
want him
mean,
gone.
dude, think about it. As soon as Morey came in, he got rid of Horford's contract, Seth Curry right out the gate. So what makes people think that they're not going to do the same thing with Tobias Harris's contract? Get that off the books.
I mean, I
History,
hope so.
yeah, history repeats itself. I mean, this is not like the movie. Did you see Hustle yet?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so I'm not even going to bring up Tobias in that then.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I can't watch him, man. I just it just cringes me. Like he keeps posting about it on Twitter. It's like, dude, I don't care. He's a movie star. Just focus on your game, bro.
yeah, the movie was good. I'm just going to throw it out there. It
Yeah, I
was
heard it was
good, but
good. It's just
typical Sixers moments. But
for some odd reason, it just pisses me off that Tobias Harris is so. It's selfish. It's a selfish reason, and
mhm.
it's not healthy. But it just pisses me off. He's in a movie. Like he's not good enough to be in a damn movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Maxi is in there. Thibault's in there.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh God, Thibault.
Boban.
Okay, Boban, I understand because he's funny.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Boban is just great. I was at the Sixers and Mavs game, and Boban's just like freaking huge. I was looking up. I'm like, bro, how can you be that tall? Like, it's just not freaking fair. But
What'd you think? What'd you think of the rumors that Tobias wants more on-ball responsibility?
I was actually going to bring that up, and it makes no sense once you have Harden and Maxi there. Like, it makes no sense. You're not going to get the ball at all. Like, no, that's selfish. Really,
Yep.
he's not worth that contract. Who doesn't like Boban? Yeah, Boban's a Sixers legend. Yep. Tiger Falvik, Boban 1v1, please. Dude, I would love to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be hilarious to watch.
Yeah, that would be great. But for that, I mean, what? The pick and roll, he'll do the pick and roll, and it's not that good. It's not that good. It's slow.
Dude, that's
slow.
That's why he had the worst first half of the season in his NBA career, because he had more on-ball responsibility. And then when James Harden came, the reason he played well is because he was an off-ball scorer. I don't did his camp not realize that all he has to do is like get better off ball and he could be like a valuable role player? The answer to last season was not to come out of it, oh, I got to work on ball responsibility, because he's not a good playmaker in the pick and roll. He's slow in decision making. He takes like 6 dribbles to get to his spots. It's like, dude, just work on your catch and shoot game and your explosiveness like off the first step. And you'll be fine, because you got James Harden and Joel Embiid. But you want to have more on-ball responsibilities? Are you kidding me? That's selfish, especially when he's getting paid $37 million. And everyone's like, oh, he's our leader. He's our leader. He's this and that. Well, no wonder we're soft, because he plays soft. He has a soft game. He doesn't grab rebounds consistently. He doesn't play defense consistently, besides in the playoffs against Toronto. But after that series, it kind of went downhill in terms of defense.
And when we had Ben Simmons, he didn't have the ball at all, because Ben Simmons wouldn't shoot. So he had the ball the entire time. So that's why Tobias was like a borderline all-star. Like, hopefully it will be with the 23rd pick. The Sixers will get an EJ Liddell. I would love that. Honestly, I would. But I don't see him dropping the 23. I don't see him dropping that far.
Would you rather EJ Liddell or PJ Tucker? I feel like if you're going to draft EJ Liddell, why sign PJ Tucker, right?
Yeah, but again, it goes to the development. Like, Doc Rivers can't develop. Like, that's another thing. He'll play PJ Tucker.
That's why I want Wendell Moore, bro. I don't think he really needs development. You know,
Pelicans are discussing. Hey, I'll take their 8th pick. I'll take that. Like,
yeah, throw him Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I'll give you Tobias and Thibault.
No one wants Tobias Harris. That's the thing.
Yeah, and people surprisingly want Thibault. I think the Bulls wanted them at some point.
Do they though?
Hey, somehow, some way, they wanted them. I don't care.
I mean, we'll find out what his true value is. I just hope Morey doesn't do the same thing he did with Ben Simmons, where he waits and waits and waits because he thinks his asset's more valuable than it actually is. Because everyone talks about like the Harden deal, but like that was his last resort, because he just waited and waited and waited. And like Halliburton was gone, CJ McCollum was gone, all that was off the table. And then he lucked into James. Well, not really lucked into it, but he got very fortunate that James Harden requested out. Because imagine if James Harden didn't request out and he tried to figure it out in Brooklyn, we would have been stuck with Ben Simmons the rest of the season. Because Halliburton was gone and CJ McCollum was gone.
Yeah. Wasn't there OKC trading for, oh my God, Tobias at the deadline? Oh, if there was, I would have taken that. Hell, they have so many picks. They just got more. They just got more picks. Like, they're doing something right.
They would be one of the teams that are interested in Tobias, because, I mean, they have a lot of cap space, and he's only on a 2-year deal, so I don't think they're going to be, chasing for a title in 2 years. They're going to just be getting good. Yeah. So he'll be gone.
Mm-hmm. And then you have guys like SGA, you got Giddey. They're doing great stuff over there at OKC. I freaking love what they're doing. I really do.
You just got to entice them with some picks, and maybe they'll take on Tobias, but I doubt it.
Hey, if they take Tobias, give me that. I will step them in the wrong direction, but I'll take it. Like, seriously. Just to get them off the books. But, again, if we get rid of Tobias, we still have Doc Rivers doing these bad coaching decisions. Like, bro, the Sixers are in a bad spot.
That's true.
Yeah. If we get EJ Liddell, Tobias should be gone. Yeah, that makes sense. 2023 is a bigger picture. For your Thunder, yeah. But for us, I don't know. Like really, we're such in a predicament here. Like I don't know how it could get better. Like apparently we're rumored to trade for Bradley Beal. Like what?
Uh,
Really? We need a better
you don't
bench,
want
not
Bradley
another
Beal?
star.
You're not into star hunting?
I mean, if we have a good bench, then yes, I would do star hunting. If we had a better bench, so far we got nothing. CBA coming out. Ooh, all right. I don't know what that means, but okay. But yeah, I mean, dude, I gotta bring up Sam Cassell, bro. I gotta bring it up. I feel like he's leaving. I feel
You
like
feel like he's leaving?
I feel like
You
he's going to Utah.
think he's got?
I feel like he's going to Utah. I just have that feeling. It's the Sixers' way. History repeats itself.
That would be kind of funny.
Oh, I said history. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny though? Like
what?
If Sam Cassell left Doc Rivers?
I mean, yeah, but then that would just be funny and just typical. I mean, hey, they're gonna go to the finals. They'll finally get past that hump and get to the final. Just wait. Yep. That's my locking in. Cavaliers might package the 14th pick and possibly getting another draft pick to get Tobias, Thibault, Korkmaz, and 23rd pick to move up in the draft. I mean, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah. What players do we get? Kevin Love?
I mean, hey, he can knock down a 3, and that's better than most of our bench. We need bench players, yeah. Mitch, you watching NBA? No, I'm not watching the USFL. I am not watching that crap. I can't stand the USFL. And my good friend Vinny Papali is in it.
Why can't you stand it?
Because it's not like the NFL, man. It's not that same energy. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And Vinny Papali, who I'm like really close with, is on the Bandits. It's like, bro, I can't. It's like I just can't.
Yeah, but going back to Sam Cassell, it's kind of interesting how Danny Ainge has no interest in Doc Rivers when he was on the championship team with Sam Cassell. Mm-hmm. And Danny Ainge was the GM or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I want Sam Cassell, but fluff Doc Rivers. It's pretty – it just goes to show, like, how Doc is pretty much washed at this point. Because if Doc was so good, Danny Ainge would be like, yo, let's get our championship head coach, who I won a championship with. But instead, he's like, let's get Sam Cassell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just writing on the wall. It's on the wall. Sam Cassell is leaving. Dan Burke will probably stay and then get another job next year. I'm telling you, it's just going to repeat itself. Now, yeah, or Tobias Harris. I believe he said Tobias. Now you're feeling because I'm a Michigan fan. It's hard for me to say that EJ Liddell is the guy I want. It's hard for me. Michigan and Ohio State, man. It's hard for me to say that, but when he's good, I like him. Like that's it. Let me ask you this: do you see like a dark horse in this draft that the Sixers could get, like an unexpected player that you like that no one's talking about?
That no one's talking about.
Yeah.
You want a player that no one's talking about.
Yeah.
I got you in that regard. I think we could even sign him as an undrafted player.
Oh.
Tyrese Martin. Do you know of him?
Yeah, I like him.
He played on UConn.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually from PA too.
Yeah.
And he's got an NBA body. He can do everything. He's a smart, high IQ player. I really don't understand why he's not like a second round pick confirmed. I don't get it. I don't know why. I think he just gotten lost in the shuffle. He is he's 23 years old. That's why he's falling. But I think, he did a lot of the little things for UConn. And I would love to see him in the summer league for the Sixers or just on a 2-way contract next year. I mean, he's more athletic than any wing we've had in like 3 years. So, and he could shoot, he could score, he could dribble, he's a good passer. Like
that's better than Korkmaz right out of the gate.
Yeah, he is. He's better than.
It's better than everybody, pretty much.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, we're keeping Sig Milne for another 2 years. I mean, Sig Milne, I'll take, I guess. I mean, he had a good start, or he was injured, got a good start, then flopped.
He's on a friendly contract, so
Yeah.
I think.
How about?
Do you know Andrew Nemhard?
Yeah.
He's from
Yeah.
Gonzaga. I think he's going to be a hell of a player, like kind of a Derek White player.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another sleeper, like in the second round. If we like trade back like way far, snag him. You could snag some people because there's definitely going to be people. There's going to be players that fall because there's so much talent. So like we saw Tyrese Maxey. I thought Maxey was going to get picked number 12 that year or number 10, and he somehow fell to us. And everyone's like, "Oh, Daryl Morey's a genius." I'm like, dude,
Anybody would have made that pick.
anyone would have drafted a Kentucky guard. My friend, I showed my friend one highlight because he was watching with me. I was like, "This is who we need to draft," because somehow he's falling. He saw one highlight. He's like, "Please, we don't have a player like that."
Well, he's going to be with us for a while unless Morey does something stupid, but
Knock on wood, please. He's
dude,
in the gym every day.
like, dude, just did you see Maxey like make like 14 threes in a row during like his shoot around? Like that guy's insane. He's third in the league in 3-point percentage.
He needs to shoot more shots.
Yeah, he needs to shoot. Yeah, he needs to shoot more. But with Harden there, he's going to need the points, and B's going to need the points. And then if we still have Tobias, he's going to need the points, stuff like that.
Get Tobias out of town. I'm so sick of that dude. I'm so sick of hearing how much of a great guy he is. I know he's a great guy, but like, I'm so done with that. Because whenever I criticize him, I hear people like, "Oh, he's a good guy, though. He's great for the locker room." Like, then why are we a soft team if he's such a great leader?
Yeah. Draft a young guy we can root for, less than an athlete with upside, instead of acquiring an old war horse and who doesn't. Yeah, I agree. But again, that falls under Doc Rivers in the development. Tyrese Maxey was you guys last year. 2 years ago, right? Yeah, we drafted him 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We, for some odd reason, drafted Jared Springer. Oh, no, Jaden Springer.
It was Jaden Springer.
Yeah, Jaden Springer.
That guy, do you think he's going to play? At all?
I don't think he's good at basketball, if I'm being real.
Oh, really?
No, I just don't. I don't understand it. Just the way he dribbles is like, I don't see it. Maybe like as a defender, he's going to be good, but he's like 6'4" only. So what is he going to play next to Maxey? I don't get it. And his shot is not going to translate to the NBA, in my opinion.
Yeah, we had Springer and Bassey.
Now Bassey, that dude's going to be a player. So do not sign a backup center. Don't even waste your money on that.
You wouldn't want Drummond back?
Nah, I believe Bassey would be just as good, and if he got the time and Doc Rivers trusted him. Plus, we got Paul Reed, but I think Paul Reed should play next to Embiid more and develop him as a power forward.
I mean, we need a better shooters off the bench, and Paul Reed, I know he hustles, he does all that stuff. I'm for it. I'm for Paul Reed, but I'm more into shooters.
Yeah, but we also need hustlers and rebounders, and Paul Reed, we always put Ben Simmons in the dunker spot, but he was never a rebounder. Paul Reed, if he was in the dunker spot, he would actually be useful there because he would get so many of misses on mid-range shots from Embiid, or just miss hook shots from Embiid. He would grab all those, or at least attempt to grab those balls. And rebounding is probably one of the most underrated aspects of winning a championship. And we were in the last tier of rebounding all year long. So yeah, we need rebounders and athletes on the court as much as shooting.
Mm-hmm. Paul Reed or Niang at backup power forward? Paul Reed, please. Any day. Niang was inconsistent.
Yeah. I think Niang will be. I think he just had a really bad shooting slump. But if he was making shots, people wouldn't be on him as much. He just can't be playing like 15 minutes a night in the playoffs. He needs like 8 minutes, and if he's on fire, then keep him in. So I think if we get more depth, that will help Niang, because I still like Niang because of that shot. It's just that it wasn't falling for some odd reason. Just unluckiness once again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if it was falling, people would have. It's just a make or miss league, really.
Yeah. Sixers should sign Pat Connaughton, good shooter off the bench. Hey, if you can shoot better than anyone on our bench, I'll take. Like, seriously, I'm at that point. I'm at that point where I'll take anybody. At this point, I'll take anybody, but maybe I still got to see what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm streaming the draft. You don't stream a draft, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
I'm just gonna be chilling, watching, praying.
Like, that's the only reason I might want to stream it, because I'll be nervous as hell. So I'm just like, I don't know what they're gonna do.
No, I'm pretty sure it's set in stone. We're trading the pick. Like, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And I hope Greg Melly ain't right. If we just end up with Eric Gordon and we give up like 3 assets to get Eric Gordon, like, we better get like a second round pick at least if we're gonna get Eric Gordon for our first round pick.
Yeah. I mean, if Greg Melly does become right, he doesn't shut up. He doesn't shut up. I'm telling you. Like, yeah, I would love to stream the draft. I just got to see what I'm doing. I may be down the shore. Who knows? Give Springer a break. Can we at least wait until he turns 20 in September before we declare him a bust? I mean,
no, I can't wait, because I just seen him play, and I just don't see. It's gonna take a long time, and he's in the NBA. It's like, I don't know.
You can't give the players like so many years. It's not like the NFL where you can give them like so many years and then they'll bounce back. With the NBA, it's a much different sport. So you need to be younger. You need to step up quicker. So that's what we need. We need a bench like Golden State's. Yeah, Golden State's, Phoenix, Miami's, benches like that. I mean, that's exactly what we needed from the jump. What's up, normal guy? What is up? Yeah, it's just ridiculous on how this franchise is going. And people are just like, just give it time. We don't have much more time. How much more time do we need? The last time we won was back in 83. The last time we won was back in 83. And the last time we were in the finals was back in 2000 and 2001. And that's my favorite team of all time, because that's the only team I saw in the finals.
My only hope for Jaden Springer is I think he could develop into a defender that full court presses players.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Jose Alvarado did this year. I think Jaden Springer could do that. But offensively, I don't know. I don't really trust his offensive game at all.
I mean, is it as bad as Thibault?
No, but it's still pretty bad.
I mean, can he miss wide open layups?
No, but he's not as tall as Thibault, so he might get blocked.
I mean, are you getting tired of the defensive argument thing? I'm beyond mad about that. Like, who cares about defense when you can't score? Like,
I mean, if you're like Andrew Wiggins locking up Jason Tatum, then you can have an argument. But Thibault doesn't lock anyone up. He locked up Steph Curry that one time. But like, besides that, consistently he doesn't lock players up or make life hard on them. He just kind of fouls, gets blown by, can't get through a screen to save his life. He just makes life harder for Embiid, and then a lot of times he gets the blocks, but it's because Embiid's there, deterring the shot. So, I mean, and that was the same thing with Ben Simmons. Like, Ben Simmons, hell of a defender, but also Embiid made him look a little better than he is defensively, because Embiid's that good, but people don't give him the respect for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you saw the Heat series, how bad our defense was before he came back.
Yeah. Yeah. The only player I can remember that got awarded for his defense was Iguodala. How did he lock up? He didn't even lock up LeBron, and he still got Finals MVP.
Because that's the LeBron propaganda. That's the LeBron people in the media trying to
Like, dude, he
tarnish
still
Steph
averaged
Curry's
30.
legacy.
He averaged like 30, 10, and 6 or something like
Dude,
that.
looking back at that, that's like the how did Iguodala get that award? That's crazy.
Dude, now people are going to say he's going to be in a Hall of Fame because of that.
Yeah, and people were like, Steph doesn't have a Finals MVP, and then it finally took those people to realize this year like how good Steph is, even though he's been like that good before.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Now people are saying that he's in the top 10 of all time. You agree with that? It's Curry.
Steph?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could argue he's the best point guard of all time because of his impact.
I mean,
over
I
Magic.
probably would still pick Magic over that because his career was shortened. So if he didn't have that illness, he would have still kept going.
I'll say this though, like Curry's gonna get more titles, so
Yeah, he got to pass 5. So should we require a high school second round to grab a guy who falls from the first round? Maybe Moore or Braun could fall, but Maury wants senior citizens only.
I would totally take more Braun.
Yeah, I would too.
I love myself some Christian Braun. He has that it factor.
Oh my, yeah. All these guys have like it factors. Like our bench doesn't have that it factor at all. Like name one player on our bench that has the it factor. Paul Reed maybe, but it's just like, can he get the time of day?
Who knows? Who knows?
Like who? Just like I love this team, but it's making me harder each time. Each time they make a stupid decision.
Like, well, Tyrese Maxey, here's why you should be excited for next year. Tyrese Maxey is going to be better, but sadly, it's probably going to be the James Harden and Embiid show when it should be the Maxey show involved too. So hopefully Doc Rivers actually involves Maxey more, but be excited about Maxey. And number 2, Embiid's going to get better because remember there was like a time period where we were kind of like, oh, is Embiid reaching his max? And then all of a sudden he turned into MVP Embiid. And I think he's going to get even better because just going back to Steph Curry, he's better than he's ever been before. And he's at age 33 because he's seen every defense. He's experienced every defense. So no matter what you throw at Steph Curry nowadays, he knows how to react and read it. And the same thing goes for Joel Embiid. He's only going to get better as he ages. It just hopefully he stays healthy.
Yeah, health is like the biggest thing known to manage our health. Like if our players go down, like our top 2, we're basically done. So you're right about Maxey. Like that's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Embiid, I'm looking forward to. Harden, I wish I could, but it's just like, yeah,
he's gonna be fine. It's just my prediction is Harden's he's going to come back way better than he was. My only fear is I hope we don't make our offense just James Harden because he's already proven that that's not going to win you a championship. That was the James Harden offense in Houston. That type of basketball doesn't win you a championship unless you're LeBron James. So we're going to have a team-oriented offense. But that brings us back to Doc Rivers. He doesn't have a team-oriented. He doesn't have any offense besides Joel Embiid bail me out. James Harden bail me out. So it's like that's why you got to fire Doc Rivers.
Can Paul Reed tweet? Can Paul Reed tweet Doc Rivers into retirement? I don't think that's gonna happen.
Unfortunately, no.
That's not gonna happen. I mean, dude, this guy's worth like what, 60 mil? Something like that, 600 mil.
And he just wants to ruin our franchise.
You're right. Yo, did you ever see that video I sent you about that Doc Rivers thing?
Oh no,
Oh no. I
what
was gonna
was it?
bring it up. But yeah, dude. I can't believe there's people actually out there saying that Sixers fans are wrong about Doc Rivers. Like what? Like I just don't
Dumb
understand.
people, dumb people. Let me tell you that. I
And
hear it every day in the comments.
oh my god.
They're like, he doesn't have the talent. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. He sucks. He obviously does not care. If it was like, Doc Rivers back when he was like 25 or 35, whatever it was when he was younger, he was probably more motivated and he was much better when he won the championship, but he still was pretty trash, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's he just does not care. You see that TMZ video? That dude, he was like just worried about going to play golf. I don't even think he doesn't even know he's a coach. It seems like.
Oh my god. But golf really? Bruh. I'm getting tired of that. But yeah, the only reason he won the championship, anyone can win the championship with that team. Anybody. Dude, once you have Rondo, Allen, Garnett, and Pierce, it's just like, bro, anyone can win that. And with your
Anyone.
center, Kendrick Perkins, I mean, anybody can win that.
Anyone.
It's not that freaking hard. It's not that free. It's not. It's common sense. Like, bruh, it's getting ridiculous. But is there like any players that you have certain like questions about in this draft? Like any players that you're like, I'm not sure who'll be a good fit here and stuff like that.
You talking about anywhere in the draft?
Just like any player, any player.
So not Sixers related?
Not Sixers or Sixers, whatever you want. It's up to you. Is there like any player that you have questions about?
Chet.
Oh, really?
I don't understand why he would be like a top 3 pick, to be honest. If I'm being completely real, like I just think he's super, super skinny. And I know he's going to put on muscle, but I don't think he's going to be like, I don't know. I have question marks about his offensive game. And like, I think best case scenario, he turns into like Lauri Markkanen or Porzingis offensively. Like everyone's like, oh, he could be like Kevin Durant. But like we've seen this story before, like with Taco Fall, Thon Maker, all those archetypes. Like they're always hyped about this, unicorn style archetype. But like other than KD and like Giannis, there's also like 15 bust players with the same archetype. So he could be like, he could turn into something crazy. But I just don't. And I know his defense is going to be probably insane. But I also don't value like rim protection as much as people do because I think you could find that pretty easily. So I don't know.
For me, about Chet Holmgren, like I knew he was gonna be good like years ago because I watched him throughout high school and everything. But it's just freaking weight, bro. It's just freaking weight. I mean, look at like I can name all sorts of players who could stop with that injury. I'm not saying he's gonna get injured, knock on wood, but I'm just like when you're that tall and that skinny, when you're that tall in general, people get injured. So it's just like I don't know. I really like Jabari Smith though. I love that kid.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. So for this mock draft, I'm gonna let you get the first pick, so I get the even, so that way you'll get the Sixers at 23.
So now this is our mock draft is not trying to be realistic.
You can be realistic, whatever you want.
All
Starting
right,
from the beginning.
Realistically speaking, it would be Jabari Smith or Chet, but I want to have some fun, and I think the best player in the draft will be Paolo Banchero, so
Ooh.
I'm drafting him number 1.
Okay.
I think he's the most polished 6'10". He could dribble. He could run an offense every now and again. I think there's a lot of and you don't have to worry about like adding muscle, adding weight because that body's already ready. So I think he's gonna be out the gate really good, and then he's just gonna fine tune some things. He's really just gotta work hard, and he'll be fine. He doesn't have to worry about getting in the gym, adding muscle, and I think that's a huge advantage.
Mm-hmm. It's actually funny too. There's actually a rumor around that Houston Rockets are going to draft him at 3. But
Oh my, that would be beautiful for them.
yeah, I mean, dude, they got rid of Christian Wood for dude, they got like a haul for that. For him, they got like a haul. Can the Sixers do that for Tobias?
Probably not. I mean,
Like,
they didn't get anything in value in terms of players, really, but they got that pick that they wanted. So,
I mean, that's better than anything. Like,
yeah,
dude, Christian Wood, remember when he was on the Sixers?
yeah.
I tweeted right after that, like, dude, there was another player on the process about to get that just got traded. Jeremy Grant might get traded now. It's just like everyone's getting traded from the process here. It's just like getting moved. It's like, can we just have something nice? No. So for me, I was really gonna have a Chet Holmgren here, but looks like I'm going to go with Jabari Smith here. I'm going for the overall better player, in my opinion. The guy can lock up 1 through 5, and I'm sure the Thunder fans in here will want Jabari Smith over Chet. Who's their center right now again?
Derek Favors. I don't think they have like a center really.
I got it. I'm actually curious. Let's see here. OKC depth chart. HPM, come on. Is Isaiah Roby?
Oh yeah, he's more of a power forward, but he's
Yeah, and then their backup was Jeremiah Robinson Earl, then Derek Favors.
yeah.
So, I mean, you could go center there. I mean, you could, but I'm going Jabari Smith here. I really like this pick for them. No. Boom. All right, you're up with 3.
I'll just go Chet. Just
For the
because.
Rockets?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy. Then who has the 4th pick? Oh,
The
Kings.
Kings.
Kings. Yeah. Come on, why do I have to go through their stats every time? God dang. Like, come on. That Villanova center? What about the Nova center?
Jeremiah Robinson Earl he's talking about.
Ow. Yeah. I haven't been paying much attention ever since, like, the head coach, I'm drawing a blank. Jay Wright. Jay Wright, yeah. He's gone. Like, I don't see them getting anywhere now. I really don't. So, with the Kings, I mean, they already have a good point guard in De'Aaron Fox, so they don't need Ivy. So, their power... Harrison Barnes is their power forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Keegan Murray. Let me just... Now I got it. Yeah. He averaged 23 points a game, 8. He can shoot and all that. I really like. I'll take Keegan Murray here then. Boom.
It's a nice pick.
Yeah. Boom.
Seems like a Kings pick.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they already have De'Aaron Fox, so it's like, yeah.
So I'll get the backcourt of the future, Cade and Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, I figured that.
That would be. Whew, I hope that happens. I really hope that happens.
And then what about Killian Hayes?
He could be a nice 6-man off the bench. Run that unit. He's not bad, but I don't think he's a starter. He hasn't shown enough to be like a solidified starter, in my opinion.
Nah. Yeah, nah. All right, with the Pacers. So, I mean, their point guard is Halliburton, right? Or is it Brogdon?
Yeah, but they're trying to trade Brogdon.
Oh, really?
And Miles Turner.
Oh, right. Brogdon, Halliburton. Yeah. If they're trying to trade them, then I'll go with the point guard here then. God dang.
They just need that superstar talent. Someone with superstar
need, like,
potential.
Yeah. I mean, Don't you think that could be Halliburton though? It could be.
I think Shaden Sharp would be a Pacers pick because he is like the most upside, but he's kind of a question mark because he didn't play in college, but he was on Kentucky. He just didn't. He decided not to play. So
Yeah,
I think they would go with Shaden Sharp because he actually has superstar potential. It's just that there's a lot of question marks with him.
there is. I was actually thinking about Shaden Sharp or wait, what's the guy's name? Not Durant. And well, just give me Shaden Sharp. I mean, common sense. All right, you're up.
Blazers.
Blazers, yeah.
I think they would trade this pick most likely. I see they're going to trade for Lou Dort and also trade back for him. But if they weren't trading it, I would go with Benedict Mathurin from Arizona. Best shooter in the draft. He has that it factor. Underrated in my eyes.
All right. So scouting reports. Yep, he's good 3-and-D, right? NBA frame. Concerns. Really? Yeah, but all right.
I'll take a Reliant jump shooter from the Sixers.
Yeah, for the Sixers, anything. What was his name again?
Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah.
Right there, yep.
All right, the Pelicans. Like, they're trying to trade for Damian Lillard, which is like...
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Like, CJ's trying to recruit for him. Trying to get him to come to Pelicans, but that's not going to happen. Like, you need a young... Who's their point guard? Oh, yeah, they have a decent five. They have Devontae Graham. They got CJ, Brandon Ingram. If Zion decides to lose weight or whatever, he'll be good. Whatever. No, they really have a decent starting five. So, maybe go with Aiden Griffin and just packed on that Duke connection.
I like that pick.
Yeah, give me that.
Spurs?
Yep.
I already know. Jeremy Sohan from Baylor. I think hot take. He's a little down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There he is.
Right there. I think he's going to be a defensive player of the year one day in my eyes. He could legitimately guard 1 through 5, and he plays like Marcus Smart, but he's 6'10". And if his offensive game comes around, which it would on the Spurs because they're good at developing guys, I think he could be a top 3 player if he lands the right team. I love that dude.
Yeah. Now for the Wizards, they need a point guard.
They do.
They really need a point guard. So you can go with. I'm going with Daniels or. Yeah, give me Daniels. Give me that right off the gate. Like, if they don't get a point guard here, something's up.
So who's up next?
Hold on, let me go to the page.
Knicks.
Yep. Oh my God. Have you heard about the Kyrie Irving sweepstakes?
Yeah.
They're not going to get Kyrie.
I think the Clippers should really try to get Kyrie.
Oh my God. If they get Kyrie, no.
They have all the assets to get him. I'd probably go, I think Jalen Duren. Bam Adebayo type.
Yeah. I mean, the backup Mitchell Robinson?
Maybe take his spot because there's just questions if he's going to come back or re-sign whenever his deal. I don't know his contract situation, but Jalen Duren is pretty solid.
Yeah. All right. 6'10", 250. And we got the Thunder again. Why is it? Dude, I'm telling you, like 4 or 5 years, the entire first round is going to be Thunder. Like every single pick is going to go to the Thunder. I just have that feeling. They have so many picks. So, what could they possibly need? I mean, they already got
Jabari. Anything really.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll take a center here. I guess we'll go with Mark Williams. Let's just go. Wait. We didn't even draft AJ Liddell yet. Wow. Okay. Mark Williams. Boom.
I like that.
Yeah. To me,
No.
once I see a guy, I'm like, boom, done. Hornets.
They need a center too.
Yeah, let me just go right into the center here.
Nah. Too early to draft those guys. Go to Hornets.
It looks like they need. It says center, so it agrees with you.
I would go with Abaji from Kansas. I think it would be a nice pick for the Hornets.
Okay.
Because I think it's too early to draft the center. Because you took Mark Williams.
Yeah.
If you didn't draft Mark Williams, I would have drafted it. I would have drafted him for the Hornets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for the Cavs, they need a center too. Like, God dang. Wait, they have Jared out. No.
Yeah, they're fine at center.
Yeah, they're fine at center. I got confused at the severe part.
I think it's glitched.
I mean, wait. No, they're fine. What the hell? They're trying to kick me.
Yeah.
Like, look.
And they got Evan Mobley.
Yes, they got Mobley. They got dude.
And even
fine.
Laurie Marketing and Kevin Love.
Well, Kevin Love is pretty much.
They got power forward centers all over the place.
And they got good point. Wait. I mean, Colin Sexton is still there. Well, they're rumored to get him out. So I guess it's saying go set. I'm like, they don't need that. So, Darius Garland, you need a shooter here. I'm going to say something. Yeah. I like this guy.
He'd be crazy there.
What do you mean?
He'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Johnny Davis. Boom. All right, you're up.
Who we got? Horns again?
Really?
Let's go with more size. Terry Eason.
Oh,
LSU.
I was waiting for it. They go to the Sixers. I was waiting, but
This dude's a beast.
he is.
So they got versatile wings, man.
Yeah.
With Abaji and Eason, that would be. And then they just pick up like a free agent center. It should be fine. With LaMelo Ball. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hawks.
Yeah. All right, for the Hawks, what do they need? I mean, John Collins is rumored to be traded. I don't know why they would do that. Who's their center right now? Wait,
Capella.
Yeah, they got Capella, so I guess they're decent, right? Here's their depth chart. Let me scroll down. I mean, I guess another power forward, I guess?
They could take anyone, honestly.
Yeah, they could take anybody. So I'm leaning toward
Maybe your boy Liddell, low key.
yeah. I mean, get the Ohio State out of it here. Like, dude, every time when I see an Ohio State guy, it makes me mad. That's what you get for being a Michigan fan every single day. Oh, man. Yeah. Give me Liddell out of there.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out. All right, you're up.
Who we got?
The Rockets.
Ooh, so pretty much anyone with high potential.
Yep. Oh my God! It looks like they're severe everywhere except for the small forward. Oh, jeez.
Wait.
All right.
So who do we draft for them?
Holmgren.
So they got their center. I might go with Ty Washington.
I was just gonna go there.
Get their point guard of the future next to Jalen Green. Oh, that would be a fun offensive duo. Now, defensively, not good, but you got Chet to back him up.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if they actually if you picked so first pick if you went Jabari, then Vancaro went here, that would help tremendously for the defensive side. Like, that would help tremendously. Now we got Chicago. They don't need. Why is there need severe everywhere? They don't know.
They just need depth.
Exactly, and they need a backup point guard because Alonzo might be injured again.
Oh, That's a good point.
I'm going with Kennedy Chandler.
I like that pick.
Yeah, you kind of have to with Alonzo Ball being injury prone.
19 Minnesota.
Yeah.
I got to go with how go down.
Okay, hold on. Go down area.
Okay, let me wait. Go back up.
You're good.
I'm gonna go. Your favorite college, Ohio State, Malachi Brenham,
Get him out of here.
because I know you're not gonna draft him. So I'm gonna.
I mean, I did with Liddell.
Yeah, that's true.
I did with Liddell. Like, bro, if I have to cheer for an Ohio State guy, I don't know what I'll do. Like, is that who's this? Spurs? Are they really that severe everywhere?
Yeah.
No. Are they?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, you got Murray, Josh Richardson. I mean, you can go for a better shooting guard.
Yeah, I would hope they get a better shooting guard.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards. I'm stuck between Hardy and Williams.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I'm stuck between those two guys.
Either would be very nice.
Yeah, you can go either way here. So, if you get Hardy for the Sixers, so boom.
All right, what are we at?
Denver.
21.
Are you gonna pick Nikola Jovic to play with Nikola Jokic?
No, I'm going Baychamp. I don't know why they would want Jovic, because he would just be a defensive liability, and they already got Jokic, who's a defensive liability. So I understand the name thing, but you got to go Baychamp, man.
Mm-hmm. I really like Beauchamp. I really do.
Oh yeah, Beauchamp, whatever.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
one of the
when
best.
I was on the painted line, I partnered with them, so every Thursday I'm on their thing. So I had Beauchamp as fourth. I'm like, what am I thinking that day? I had them fourth in my rankings of the top 5. And I had Wendell Moore outside looking in.
Let's go.
Yeah. So we got Memphis here. So it looks like a shooting guard. I mean, looks like it. Let's see. Yeah, shooting guard. Shooting guard. Dalen Terry still there. It's a point guard though.
This might be Jaden Hardy, bro.
I was just gonna do that. Yeah, it sounds all right. Sixers.
All right, find my boy Wendell Moore Jr. He's getting slept on. Holy crap!
Where the hell is he?
Disrespectful. 37. Oh my god, yo, we're gonna remember this,
dude. You know what
we're gonna remember this,
dude. You should. You know what you should do? I'll let you clip this, and then once we draft him, be like, here. 37. Like,
I mean, if this is true, we could trade back.
Can we actually trade on this thing?
No. I was just saying in real life.
Yeah, I know.
But
can we actually like? There's some mock drafts where you can trade.
No, I don't think we can.
I don't think this is it. Like, damn.
But like, there's always surprises in the draft. Like, remember Maxey fell, so like,
yeah,
these rankings don't actually mean anything, to be honest.
Yeah, they don't. So you got Drew. Huh? Are you seeing this right?
Giannis is a shooting guard. He plays every position, to be fair.
He's not that. He got better at shooting, yes, but it's not like the hell. Who's their normal starting point guard? Is it really Drew Holiday, or is it their shooting guard?
Drew Holiday, but Giannis pretty much runs point guard for them.
Giannis, that's pretty much everything. So that's why I'm like confused here. Like, what exactly do they need?
Just depth.
Apparently, they need it centered, according to this. Oh, yeah, Brook Lopez might be out. Oh, man. Kessler? Let me go to centers real quick. Yeah, just give me Kessler, I guess. Just in case if Lopez is out. All right, you're up.
This is Boston? No,
Spurs. I'll take Boston.
I'll go Dalen Terry.
I'm really high on Terry, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I'm high on him. He averaged 8 points.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't play as much. Yeah. Wait, I got the Rockets again? What the hell? 3 picks? Oh my god. Small forward? Dieng or Jovic? I mean, I think I'm going Dieng here because I'm guessing defensive side. I mean, or
That's
should
fair.
I? Yeah, I'm
Very
going with.
fair.
Yeah, I'm going with. All right, are we done with the Rockets now?
The Heat
Yeah.
will draft Jalen Williams. Did we draft him already?
No,
Where's Jalen Williams?
there he is.
No,
36.
not that one. Did we draft Jalen Williams?
I don't think so.
The other shooting guard?
Ooh, a Michigan guy. But
Go to shooting guards. I guess we drafted him.
I don't remember.
And then all right, go back to all. They'll draft Blake Wesley
All right.
turn him into the next Victor Oladipo because he plays like Victor Oladipo, low-key.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Who wants to win a ring for the Warriors next year?
Jake LaRavia.
I'm gonna go Laravia or Jokic or Jovic.
Dude, LaRavia got Warrior system all over him.
Yeah, he does. He does.
That's my
Laravia was number 1 on my list.
I legitimately think he's going to the Warriors.
All right, with the 29th, Grizzlies took Hardy with the 22nd. So so they don't need a shooting guard, but we just took Hardy.
Let's go with Jovic.
Jovic?
Yeah, why not? You know,
just get him off the board.
just get him off the board already.
Oh my god. All right. So with the Nuggets, wait, they have another pick? Oh right, they traded it with yeah, they traded it with the Suns. Forgot about that. I mean, who do we pick the last? Oh, we took Bosham. All right. Who's the center to back up Jokic? Come on.
DeMarcus.
All right. See, this is correctly. This is correct. I don't know what happened with the Bucks. Wait. They still have Richard Jefferson?
I guess they're still paying him.
Oh my god.
We're still paying Mike Scott.
Huh?
We're still paying Mike Scott.
I know. But it's just like I know, but it's just like, dude, this guy's getting paid from ESPN and the Nuggets for doing nothing.
That's how it goes, man.
I just hate the NBA when it comes to the salary cap. You know what? Just get this guy off. Just, I don't know who the Nuggets need. Sorry. Oh wait,
Right,
that was my pick.
Yep.
Oh shit. I mean, hey, if we get Wendell Moore, I'm happy with it. Like seriously, if anything happens, I just don't want anything stupid.
What would be stupid to you, like Jovic?
No, I mean if they traded a pick and Embiid. If they do something that
they ain't gonna trade Embiid.
I know, but anything's possible with this organization. They're not going to trade him.
Maybe next year if we fail again, but
oh my god, people are actually telling me in the DMs that the Sixers should just rebuild.
I mean, I got to give him one more year. Come on now.
Yeah. What's good, Vic? What's good? Thank you for popping in, man. But yeah, we're closing over an hour. Just thank you for coming on again, man. Just shooting the shit. Really like that you're on here again.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and guys, if you haven't,
it's a fun time.
Yeah, especially with all these injuries, Sixers. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to him, the links are in the description to both of his channels. Great guy, knows his knowledge, and don't forget to subscribe to Hardcore Sports. The link is in the description below. It's the network I'm starting up with a couple of guys, so the links are in the description below. Get that a sub, and we appreciate it. Go get Kai. If we get Kyrie, I'm gonna lose it, dude. If
I'll
we get
take him.
Kyrie, I'm gonna lose it
I'll take Kyrie
for his off the court antics.
for James Harden.
So basically, we did it. So we traded Ben Simmons for technically Kyrie Irving.
Hey, bro. Kyrie is a bucket getter.
He is. But just off the court, it just like bothers me. I don't want him to, go to a wedding no one tells him to go to that he didn't tell anyone.
I mean, as long
Yeah.
as he's there in the playoffs to get buckets, it'd be cool. It'd be fun to watch.
It would. Do you remember when he was doing like this? I forget when who was playing against, but he was on the ground. He did a street move where he did like a roll on the ground with the ball. It was almost made it in the buzzer beater. You don't remember that? I forget who that was against, but he like dropped 50 in that game or something.
Oh yeah, he can score the rock. That's no question.
Yeah, definitely more than all of our teams combined. Oh wow. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Sixers draft Thursday. Hopefully something good will happen. I want a good reaction. So, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night and peace.